there's the cord, and now this is the infamous all joints. Corvair, Corvette, Chevy 65 to 70. This has got the engine mounted ahead of the clutch.
Right, right. This is reverse rotation.
And I had some parts for that forever, but they're gone. I got rid of them. I wasn't ever going to build something with modified late model suspension. Chopped and woo boy. This was built how long ago?
70s.
Really?
It started out as a Formula V.
Here's the shifter.
And the Shark was the name of the Formula V made in Kansas City. They made about 100 of them.
With a 140 style of engine. Interesting. Corvair, mid-engine Corvair. Throttle linkage, like a truck. Cable. So what type of track does this run on?
Yeah, Autocross, mostly. Ran up in Marshalltown.
Does it have a top body?
Yeah, there's the body.
Oh, okay. And a Sun distributor machine.
Yeah.
Back in the days when cars had distributors. All kinds of goodies. Let's go look at the nice cars. You've got too much stuff here. I don't know if I have enough memory. All kinds of goodies.
That's my old Corvair Power T back there.
Where?
That's my
powered.
first Corvair.
I didn't even see it. I was looking up at the benches.
Yeah.
A Corvair powered tea bucket.
Yeah, went
Everybody's
to the
got
Second Street Rod National.
Everybody's got to have one.
1971.
Knee action shocks or lever action shocks? Where'd you get that idea? Motorcycle shocks?
Yeah, that's a motorcycle shop.
Huh. It's on the bucket list, huh? To put it back together one day?
It may be this winter. It may be this winter.
Hopefully we'll have a long, cold winter so you can get to it. Like last winter was not even a winter. It was just fall. 62, 700. Cloth interior. Seat belts. AM radio. Power glide transmission. What a beauty. Is this a Survivor car or is it restored?
No, it's been redone.
Looks real good. What color is this? Roman,
I think it's a Roman red.
Roman red. Miata. We won't look at the Japanese MG. 69 convertible.
Yeah, yeah.
I hadn't even noticed it. VIN? What's the last?
4772.
Near the end of production. 3/4 restored. It looks like it's almost done. 4-speed 110, 95.
Yeah, 4-speed 110 originally. It's got 140 in it now.
Gotta have the horsepower. And wait a second, what's behind it? A 4-door turned into a... I can't even tell what it is. Looks shortened. Huh. You're not going to tell me, huh?
It's an S Corvair.
An S?
S Corvair.
I just saw something. Uh-huh. Split port induction. It's a front engine fuel injection. It's got the entire front suspension clip, everything.
Yeah, it's a pelt car. It's got the pan off of a 97 Escort.
I had no idea. Wow. There was a TR6 at the British Invasion Car Show a couple months ago. A TR6 with a 2005 Chevy Cobalt engine, turbocharged.
Oh, okay.
Put into a TR6.
Yeah.
There was a BMW one beside it, a 6-cylinder BMW powered. And this is a very interesting project. It's a 61 Lakewood. In 62 they called it a station wagon. And one side is a 4-door, and the other side ain't. It's a Nomad, a no lake, or a lake mad. That's where the other side of that coupe went to in the shed. One of those projects, just got to get to it. So it's, now the door is cut. So it was a 2-door door, but you still have to cut the frame to make, the door frame is...
Well, the door frame's taller.
On the station wagon.
Yeah, so this piece and this piece is off the station wagon, and I just welded in another piece to give it the extra length.
Ah.
So that's 9 inches longer.
9 inches longer, the two-door door than a four-door station wagon door, and taller.
Yeah. So the windshield's 2 inches taller.
Right, because the roof is taller. You can see that it's a little bulgy. Very interesting. One of those projects we just got to get to. So it's got to change the name, like I said, to a Lake Mad or a No Wood. And this here looks like some kind of bling show car. 64 Monza.
Yeah.
In metallic purple.
Yeah.
Plum crazy.
Prowler purple.
Is it what color?
Prowler purple.
Because they had a plum crazy on the Dodges
Yeah,
in
no,
70,
this is
71.
a different, darker color than that. It's got the Rusty Rose.
Oh, air conditioned. I've never seen one.
That's what Clark's selling now.
I see. I've never seen one. Alternator, sand end compressor with the nice crimped fittings. That is just done right. How do you like that? Let's get that. 15-inch wheels?
15, yeah. 15 by 7s.
And are they real knockoffs?
Yeah.
Wow. I got to come to more of these Central American car shows in the central part of the country. I'm missing stuff. I go to the east ones and the west ones, but I'm missing stuff. So no air conditioning components, just the receiver dryer up front. Nicely done. And the knockoff hammer, the lead hammer, for the knockoff wheels. Next is woohoo, V8 power. 65, 66, where it was.
65.
And sitting comfortably in the back seat is a 283 with the Ram's horn exhaust. Is this something someone built a long time ago?
Yeah, it's probably built in the 70s, I imagine.
I read the story on the first Trevor Crown Corvair. He went to the dealership to buy a 327, 375 or something. And the story lives on.
This is the Kelmart version. It gives me a little more room.
Right, because the Crown version puts the transmission ahead of the differential.
Yeah, so you're about 9 to 12 inches farther forward.
And you have to use those thin shell bucket seats. It doesn't really fit anybody over 5'8" or so.
Well, I had a Crown car, but it was fun, but it's too uncomfortable to drive.
I hear you. I hear you. May I see what's under the hood? I know it's just the differential hanging there.
Yeah.
Or the trunk, maybe. Yeah, especially made.
Got your favorite thrush mufflers on it?
Yeah, the old thrush mufflers. With a Saginaw.
Mm-hmm.
How interesting is that? Lots of Corvair parts. Ramp side. What a beautiful. Oh, it's a load side. Like the one I saw in the junkyard in Peyton.
Oh, and a Corvair button.
Of course. A fellow at the Palm Springs show was selling Corvair transistor radios, and they worked too. And this is a 62 or
61.
61, because it hasn't got the hole and the drip rail modification. 61 load side. 4-speed mystery shifter. And a beautiful red restoration. Is this an original color red?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
It's really red.
Mine at home, my red one, and that red one is the Cardinal Red and Cameo Beige, no, Cameo White. I got one like that. Oh, it's a ramp side.
Next is a 64. Sort of a cranberry metallic.
It's a Cadillac color. Crimson pearl.
Nice color.
This is the 47,000 long color.
14-inch mini lights with the concentric rings to attach the hub to the wheel so you don't put the stress on the lug nuts. Very important.
Well, did you guys come down I-70?
Yep, 70 to 135.
Okay, well, you know where 70 kind of curves and goes straight for Long.
Yep.
That's Wamego, Kansas. That's where this was at.
Wamego?
Wamego.
Not used much, son.
No, well, the clutch started rattling. That's what's wrong with it. And they thought it was the engine, it didn't sound like bad at all.
Oh, the flywheel instead looks like
Yeah, the flywheel loosened up on it.
And 27,000.
Sounds about right.
So it's sitting in the garage or barn?
Yes, at the barn. It did, and there's a ramp side pickup, the one that Gary Moore has, the Kansas City Gary Moore has that. And then they had a convertible, a 64 convertible. Oh. But this was just a low mileage one, yeah. Oh, that's the window sticker. That's what's left of the window sticker on that window.
Where do I come from? From Chevy around here?
I'm not sure.
Piles and piles of Corvair parts. Pile. Pile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good deal,
So they paid? Yeah. You were raised, right?
For rent.
You were raised here.
2-bedroom, central heat.
yeah.
We drove through there. More Corvair parts. Piles and piles. 9-point, 12-point.
Oh, it runs sweet.
Like that.
I mean, you know, for a Greenbrier, it's quiet. You know, I'm used to Greenbriers being noisy,
8-track.
but you know, they need a little over forward.
It was one of the
Three
convention.
speed.
Yep. It was one of the convention, 62 or 3 green one. That was
All the goodies.
50,000 miles.
Nice wheels, huh?
Convention from Virginia? I think it was Virginia. And it was used in the fire department. But
Oh yeah,
they-
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Beatrice. I know where he's from. He's from western New York, Buffalo.
Oh,
That was the Nebraska one. It's from this weird name in Nebraska. I can't think of it now.
Yeah, the one from New York is from Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba, New York.
So this had a bad, you said a bad flywheel?
Yeah.
When it was a couple of years old, 3 years old?
Well, whenever they stopped driving it at 27,000 miles.
And how long had it sat for with a bad flywheel, a
Well,
rattling?
the tag was, I think, 76.
That was still, what year is it? 61.
61.
61, because it doesn't have the drip rails.
15 years.
It's got an armrest.
Well,
So how long has it been back in circulation?
oh, I've had it for 5 or 6 years. I finally got around to pull the engine, clean the engine out and everything.
It's amazing to see such a survivor like this.
Oh, I know it. These usually are beat and rusty.
Yeah. 20,
Complete.
22,000. Now what was the mileage when you bought it with the bad flywheel?
Same mileage. I haven't really driven
Oh,
it.
haven't you?
I just got it together.
Probably one of the lowest mileage Greenbriers. 22,000 miles. Amazing.
Full Laughlins, Hayes, Kansas.
It just looks so the original. The paint's just a little thin, a little faded.
Full Laughlin Chevrolet, Hayes, Kansas.
Hattie like that. Lucky it didn't get scrapped. Or some kid get a hold of it, turn it into a party van.
Yeah, look at the bottom side of that. Need to get it up on the lift and get all the dirt out from underneath, but it's solid. You can still see the original primer underneath it. The engine compartment. Can I do a little research on the different years, like the 65, whatever color the floor is. Usually the engine compartment's that color. So on the deluxe, my deluxe that's orange, and then the standard one. This one is primer with the overspray from the floor.
Spiral shock.
I
Amazing.
like that with a primer on it too.
Yeah, it's primer, and then they just went in and overspray on the floor. But they didn't paint it, they just painted the floor and it had some overspray on it.
Just looking at the what's it?
Okay.
Emergency cable.
Entry
Has a
compartment
bracket.
is just prime.
I think I'm gonna need that for mine.
Stuff that's sprayed onto
And
the
then,
brake.
this is getting up from
New
the top, you
shaft.
have 2 or 3 inches, you get kind of this overspray pattern.
Let me see that. What you're talking about with the overspray? I'll get it on the video.
I have to open the engine compartment. It's all screwed down.
The
Oh, that
compartment
stupid
was
screw
primer-
down.
Was primer, but it got this gray spray on it. Some
So
of
the
it.
floor color is just oversprayed onto it.
Nice, 61 green brick.
Wow.
Amazing shit. Hayes, Kansas.
Not abused. With a nice Chevy rally wheel. 71 2.
Maintained, too. There's all kinds of axle checks and
Oh, let me see those stickers.
oil stickers.
You get to see all the good stuff. In 22,000 miles.
27.
27,000. Yep. Texaco oil change. 4,000 miles.
I don't think it left the town too far from Hayes, Kansas. This is an amazing solid shape for a 61 green brick.
Well, sure.
Wow.
Low miles and well preserved. Oh, and the window sticker is still remaining in the window. A little remnant of it.
Yeah.
Not much.
27,000.
$2,900 and something dollars. $2,905.40. $3,000.
Ah.
But you a plain 61 Chevy truck. Interesting. Survivor restored. Interesting comparison. I always like Survivor vehicles. Just nothing's covered over. Everything is just the way.
This isn't early production. This says the S on it for.
And this sports sedan.
Early ones had F on them. for flip
Flint,
machines.
okay.
So,
This is a 65. Tell me a bit about this 65. I love the rally wheel.
Oh, okay.
Always liked it.
It's not 65. This is my winter driver. It was Scott Allison's.
What color is this interior? The color called this
This is a
maroon?
Mandolina maroon.
Milano.
Milano?
Milano Maroon. Midway, USA. I see the USA in your Chevrolet. It's a 110 Power Glide, 65 four-door sports sedan. I love the rally wheels in that charcoal color because GM only made them in argent silver.
This van's original paint too, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
That's the
Survivor.
I don't think so. I think it's been repainted.
Really?
Look at the gasket's been painted here.
Maybe touched up.
Oh.
Oh, the gasket should be black.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I
Oh.
don't know.
Now, have you seen the gaskets that Daniel Montesprano down in Guatemala makes? Look at the gaskets on there.
On the vans?
Yeah, on the hinges. If you buy them from Clark, they're just basically a square of foam.
Oh, there's foam, really? They're not rubber?
Right, and these are the ones that Daniel makes.
He's the guy that drove
Oh,
to
nice ones.
to Denver.
Yeah.
He drove to Denver in the Greenbrier with the electric windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. He emails me once in a while.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah. How do you like that?
My Spanish is poor.
Now, not Guatemala. He's in central Mexico.
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes rubber.
Yeah, he makes those. He made them for his own, so he made up some extras.
Oh.